Hey everyone, how you doing? Hope you're okay. It's Tuesday. Just playing a bit of an intro before we start properly, alright? So just let the intro play, alright? Just let it go, just let the intro play. Hope you're all doing alright as well. Boop. Hello. Just done a quick couple of really quick videos. One was a homepage review for someone who asked, and I hope they're happy with what they get. I'm happy with what they get. And another one was a video with regards to the shutting down of the Elementor Community Hub, which I know some people are a little bit not happy about, but I don't think it's a complete bad thing that they're getting rid of that, if I'm honest. I have to be honest. But I've done a video talking about that as well. Okay, cool. Right. So let me just quickly jump into editing iMovie. These edits are going to be super quick because they're I'm just cutting out a bit of sound and stuff. Not sound, I'm just getting rid of some garbage in the middle where I forgot what I was saying and I had to stop for a moment. Otherwise, it was a pretty decent video to record. And yes, before anyone asks, lost my bottle. I'm still drinking mineral water. Is it even mineral water? No, it's spring water. Same thing, right? So I'm not using EV Mux today just because of the issues we had yesterday. I'm a little bit disappointed, and I'm still waiting for them to get back to me to clarify, is that an ongoing issue, or is that something that whatever happened, but it's not. Oh dear, what have I done? But it's not going to hopefully happen again. But because they haven't come back to me yet, I'm just a little bit like, I might not use EV Mux. Hey Antoine, how you doing? I'm okay. Good to have you here. Oh dear, I just cut out more than I meant to in this video. But no, yeah, good to have you. What are you working on? Anything in particular? Oh, just waiting for iMovie to allow me to render. Sometimes iMovie can be a pain. Sometimes it doesn't render properly. But that's just the way it is. Hey, I'm okay, Real Face. How are you doing? What are you up to today? Anything exciting? Or not? Do tell. So just going to quickly edit. I'm going to upload one of the videos during the live chat, and I hope it doesn't affect the streaming, just to get it out there really quick. So just waiting on 2 websites, Antoine, to come in to clarify the next steps. Just got 2 videos I've just got to edit and release. Got to convert 1 video into our podcast. And also I've just got to investigate a couple of solutions, and I need to do videos for them as well. And also I'm just doing a video with regards to the Elementor Community Hub, which is shutting down, which isn't a complete bad thing. I have to be honest, it's not a complete bad thing they're shutting it down. I'm just going to play my speakers in a moment, so if you hear that, don't get worried.
Hey, I'm Imran, Siddiq.
Well, yep, sound there is fine. Sound there was okay. Going on there. Then we come on to the fact that I always endeavour to do so. That's my Siri watch now being a bit annoying. Anyone got an Apple Watch and then it just kind of, like when you least expect it, you're talking to someone and then your watch starts responding and you go, shut up, shut up. It's always annoying when you're in a meeting or you're on a phone call and it repeats. I did not understand that. Of course you didn't. Shut up. Good to hear that you do work on taglines, though, Antoine. Are you one of those people that is just like, you can look at the business identity and then you just come up with a tagline? You're like, you feel inspired. Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy. I was wondering where you were yesterday, actually. How was the Mac? How is the Mac? All good? Then we come on to the fact that I used to get tons of... So I was just editing a clip there in case you heard any sudden sound drifting change just then. You would have heard it anyway. And I'll see you soon. There you go. That's a video edited. Hey, Saqib, are you okay? I love it when you can just edit a video in like what, 2 minutes? Boom. They are the best videos ever. Like ever. Right? EL Hub. Let's just download that. 1080p. Quality is high. Compress better quality. And we execute. Right, back to Jimmy's questions. I did wonder how long you were there for, Jimmy. But yeah. And the Mac, in terms of crashing time, how is it now? The silence. Firstly, number one, the silence. What is that like? Isn't it like... right now, I'm in my room, okay? And I can hear a bit of noise. And I think it's noise in the house, like a hum noise. There's somewhat noise in the house. Maybe it's the central heating switched off. Just a bit of noise in the house somewhere. But it's such a low hum. But my computer, you'd think this was a box that's not even switched on. How silent they are. The silence is deep. Exactly. Exactly. Saqib, you better reply to your girlfriend. Saqib, let me tell you now. If your girlfriend says, where are you? And you go, oh, I'm watching a YouTube video. You ain't going to have a girlfriend much longer, my friend, okay? So, your girlfriend's more important. Or your boyfriend. Or your mum and dad. Or your neighbour. Or your shopkeeper, your fish and chip man. They are all much more important than me. Do you see what I mean, Jimmy? With the speed things open up. Wow. The amount of stuff you can have open and you don't hear a hum. I just cannot, your brain just goes... Why do PCs not have this? Why is it I just don't get why. I know the Surface Pro 8 or 7 or one of them had a fanless motor, but it affected the quality of the machine as well. Why do PCs not have this tech, similar tech in yet? Nah, super impressive, mate. Super impressive. I'm really glad. It's I have to be honest, I'm surprised you even had your machine for that long. When you told me it was a 9-year-old tower machine, I was like, what? He must really love that machine. The way you got to see it is a big investment, right? I mean, the amount of money that you pay is a big investment. But it's one of those investments you now look back on and you go, it was worth it. It was so worth it. I bet you did. You loved your tower, didn't you? I bet you used to like wrap it up in a duvet and put a pillow behind it when you weren't using it. Bet you did. Bet you did. Bet you love that machine to bits. Uh-huh. Nah, I mean it's hey look, it's your machine, yeah, but I'm so glad it's I'm glad. Do you know what really used to get on my nerves? And we're going back now. We are going back to, let me tell you exactly when. It would have been 2009. 13 years ago, right? And I was a big iPhone user, right? And by that time, I was on the iPhone 3, I think it was by then. 3G, maybe even. It might have been the 3G or something like that. Because the iPhone 4 didn't come out until 2010. So it was the iPhone 3G, I think, or something like that. 3S or 3G or whatever. And there were people at work going, oh, you're just an Apple fanboy. Oh, you got an iMac. Oh, you got an iPhone. And I was like, whatever. You know, I like them because they are bloody good for productivity and what they do. And I remember when I got the Mac, there were some people like, oh, typical iPhone, you know, not iPhone, sorry, wrong word. Oh, typical, you know, he's just getting an upper Apple product. And it's like, dude, do you even know what you're talking about? If not, shut up. Hey, Dennis, you all right? Yep, there's definitely a community spirit in here. That's one thing I'm really happy about that we've built up in this group. I think it's really cool that we have so many talented people here. I think it's great. But yeah, I used to get that all the time. Oh yeah, Apple fanboy. And it's like, no, it's not Apple fanboy. It's just because I like it. I mean, look, from when I got rid of my iMac, I then in 2012, I then moved on to the Mac Mini for about a couple of years. Then in 2014, I got the Surface Pro because in 2014 I got rid of my Wacom Cintiq drawing tablet. You know, it was a big machine. It was amazing for drawing on, and I got rid of that, and I went for a Surface Pro. So I had my PC with all the drawing. When the iPad Pro came out, I wasn't impressed by the pencil. I have to be honest. I found it not as good as the Surface Pro, which was surprising. And I got rid of my Surface Pro last year, believe it or not. So in June 2020. No, June 2021, sorry. June 2021, I got the MacBook Air. So for a good nearly 7 years, I hadn't been near a Mac because I wanted my drawing stuff. But as I started doing less drawing stuff and video recording, I had to get a MacBook. I wake up with a bit of a headache, Dennis. I have to be honest, second day in a row I've had a bit of a headache in the morning. This is my bottle for today. So I opened this yesterday. And I'll probably drink this later today, and then by the afternoon time I'll open another bowl. It's okay. It's like I said, it just tastes like a really weak 7-Up. Even when you open it brand new, it doesn't have that, you know, that rush of like fizz. Ooh, like it really just lifts you. The only way I'm going to get a lift when I drink this is if I jump off a building. That's the only way I'm going to get the whoa. That's the only way I'm going to get it. You know, but I don't know. That's the way. I like it. Guys, I still cannot work out the name of the song to that tune I keep humming. So why have I stopped Pepsi Max? So basically mathematics, mate, mathematics. Okay, 24 cans is about £8 over here in the UK, right? 24 cans lasts me about 5 days. That means in a month I'm probably spending close to £48. Let me get this right. Yeah, £48. In fact, no, more than that. More than that. No, yeah, about £48 a month on Pepsi Max, right? A bottle of this will last me about a day. This bottle, which is sparkling lemon and lime. Can you guys see it okay there? Lemon and lime. Okay. Let me get into focus. Lemon and lime flavored spring water. Okay. So it's like really, it's mainly water with lemon and lime, but it's fizzy. Weak 7-Up or Sprite. That will last me a day. That's 55p. Right? You do a month. It's about, so in a month I might spend, I don't know, 16 quid. When you do the mathematics, 16 quid. 16 quid. And it's water. The only time I had water, right? Get this. The only time I have water in a day is in the morning when I have my tablets. And at night when I have another tablet. Morning and right before I go bed. That's the only time I have water. How rubbish is that? I'm not joking. That's the only time I have water. And it's not even water. It's like that much water. Job done. Right? So now, since Sunday midday, so Tuesday midday today, will make it 48 hours, I've just been having spring water. No Pepsi Max. There's my sponsorship deal gone down the drain. Gone. It's all gone. Gone, gone, gone. Dun, 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 do 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 do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dun, do do do. Do 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 do. Move on. It's time to groove on. Hear the drummer get. Oh, hold on. Did I just shut down my video? I was recording a video and I think I shut it down before I'd finished it. No, I didn't. It's fine. It's there. It's there. It's okay. Right, let's just get the sound now of it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Dun, yeah, 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 yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, my son got promoted in judo last night. So he's only been doing it 6 weeks now, starting yesterday. He's still getting used to all the, moves and all that. But he got promoted. He's now on red belt, stage 1. Which I know is basic, but he's been promoted. So it's amazing news. I have to be honest, I spent most of Sunday and Monday daytime preparing him not to get promoted. I says, look, if you don't get promoted, it doesn't matter. The other kids have been doing this for nearly 6 months. You've just started, okay? Everyone's going through the same assessment. They might get promoted, you might not. Don't worry, let it go, okay? Just do your best, okay? And you'll get through it next time. And he was like, yeah, we'll see how it goes. And then he came home and he was like, I got promoted. And I was like, no, you're lying. And he's going, no, I got promoted. So it's like pretty big thing for him, yeah. But yeah, really, I think it helped. I think it helped him to understand, because on Saturday I did a lot of prep work with him because he wasn't doing his moves right. So I said, no, you got to put your foot here, turn and do all that stuff. So he was practicing quite a lot actually on Saturday, Sunday. In fact, he practiced a lot on, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday morning even, before he went to school, he was practicing. So I think it's made him realise just put the effort in, and hopefully some good can come out of it. So I think it does a world of good for his confidence, if I'm honest. He's a confident kid, but I think if the other kids that are also in his class at school had got promoted and he hadn't, I think he would have been a bit, down in the dumps about it. But I think it's great for his ability as well, just to make him feel like, yeah, I can do it. And it was a bit obvious as well. You could tell that, maybe some of the other kids were like, huh? He's getting promoted as well, but he's only just started. But I think that just kind of shows it doesn't matter when you start. It's more about ability and being able to put the hard work in. Yeah, perseverance. He's not good at perseverance, my son. The only time he perseveres is when he's trying to beat someone in Fortnite. That's the only time he perseveres. But I think it's great for him, and I think sometimes with kids is they have to have some form of success or a sense of achievement in something. Otherwise, there's always a chance they kind of go, well, why am I doing this? What's the point of this? Kind of thing. So, but I'm glad it's kind of helped him out a bit. Definitely a big thing for his ego. His ego's all over the place at the moment. Today he was telling everyone, guess what, I got promoted. And I thought, all right, shut up. You don't have to tell everyone. Guess what, I got promoted. Haha, cheers. He even did a video on his YouTube channel that he wanted me to record for him, where he shows everyone his moves, which was quite funny as well. So he did that as well. I thought that was funny. But yeah, can I get to Friday without having a Pepsi Max? The longest I've ever gone without a Pepsi Max is about 5 days, and then I crumbled. I was like, I need one. And the trouble with not having caffeine is I've always noticed that I'm yawning more. So If I'm just working, I'm fine. But if I am talking a lot like we are now, I will yawn more. So it's not because I'm fed up of you guys or anything. It's just because lack of caffeine. So I've just downloaded an MP3 file, an MP4 file, and I've also got the image, and now I just need to edit another video. So this was a review I did for someone who actually does join the chats now and again, but it's just a video I've done for someone. It's a pretty basic video, and it's not that long either. So what you have is your demo page, okay? What, yawning? Seriously, I'm like... I hate it when I yawn. I really don't like it when I yawn. Especially when you're on camera or whatever, right? But, I can't help it. I can't help it. Sometimes you yawn, you're like, oh. But it is not, I kid you not, it's not because of you guys. It's just because of lack of caffeine. But can I get to Friday? If I get to Friday, midday, that will be... well, no, hold on. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That'll still only be 5 days, won't it? Yeah, if I get to midday Friday, that will make it 5 days. But can I get to Friday? See that I'm yawning. Equal my record. And then go beyond. That's going to be the trick. Can I go beyond? I think I can. Oh man, have I just done it again? La 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 la. Okay. If you hear me talking and my mouth doesn't move, it's because I'm just editing a video, okay? Okay. So what you have is you have like a logo and menu at the top. Yeah, cool. I have to say though, you know the sound through here when I'm recording is so crisp compared to what the kind of sound I used to get when I was talking through the MacBook. I mean, that's the other thing though, Jimmy. And you will notice this, by the way. The MacBook Air webcam is... Hold on, what year? You know your MacBook Air? It's not the new one, is it? It's not the latest ones that Apple have announced, have they? Which one? Is yours still like the 2020, 2021 generation? I'm pretty sure it is, isn't it? It's not like a super enhanced, it's not like any like boosted up enhanced version, is it? You're closer to the next. Sponsonator.com. Like your header and further below and all that. I would get rid of the blog as well. And if I do a quick check on your website in a let's go to responsonator.com and all that, I would get rid of the blog as well. And if I do a quick check on get rid of the blog as well. Ah, it's the M1 Pro chip. Wow. So, because like the webcam on the MacBook I found is atrocious. Like we're talking ridiculously just rubbish, right? It's not even worth talking about. And the microphone on here is okay. It's okay, but you're gonna make sure you're in a good soundproof room. But what do you think about? Oh, really? Yeah, wow. Wow. Do you know what? I'm so jealous now because, like, the cam on... is it 12 megapixel now? Oh, is it 780p still? Yeah, exactly. It's now the 12 megapixel camera, isn't it? And it was about. I just wished they had done it when they released the M1. I couldn't understand why on the M1 it still had like really bad quality camera. But yeah, 12 megapixel camera front facing. I think that's what it is now. You've got in there. Because it was about time they kind of built it to the point whereby you don't need extra peripheries and stuff like that. But yeah, sound investment. Sound investment. There's the blog as well. I tried to do a mobile view of your page. Take care, bye. See you soon. By the way, that wasn't me saying take care, bye. That was my footage, okay? Just me testing. Dun 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 Just save that review. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that they still struggle a bit or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I hope that this machine will still last me. I hope that this machine will. I'm just checking what the battery life is. Where's the battery life? Oh, where's the setting gone for it? Battery health, there it is. I'll tell you one thing though that does worry me a little bit. Okay, so I've had this machine now 10 months. I've had this machine. So after 10 months, it's up to 87% of maximum capacity. So it used to be 100%, but over time. Oh, I'm going to have to give you a rude awakening here, Jimmy. So over time, the battery capacity has now gone to 87%, but that's after 10 months usage. But I'm hoping that if it ever starts to drop, you know, like below 50%, I can go and get the battery changed. I don't even know, though, how much are batteries. In fact, I do need to check that actually, because you know what? After 10 months, it's 87%. And I think it will have life in it. I think it will definitely, hopefully, last me a good 5-6 years, hopefully. But if ever I need to replace it, I'll check with my Apple store. I haven't checked for a while yet. Well, if it is, to be honest though, sometimes though, if you had the choice, right, of like, you know, if your battery life was down to like 50%, 40%, you're probably better off selling it and getting the latest machine that's out by then. Do you know what I mean? In 4 or 5 years' time, you're better off getting the latest one. Because I bet then we could be talking about 4K cameras and crap like that. That'd be amazing. Yeah. Get a new computer. Yeah, you'll be on 100%. So I noticed around, I think it was around Christmas time. I noticed it was like 199, I think, something around then. In fact, it was after Christmas, it was January, and now it's 87%. So let's make a note of the date. Okay, let's make a note of the date so we don't forget this, right? So today's date is the 15th of March, 2022, and it's 87%. Let's see how long it takes to hit 80%. Because then I'll start worrying. Oh my god, my machine, my battery. But I hope it lasts a good while, longer than just, you know, than just that. Sometimes na 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 la 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 dee 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 do 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 do. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope so too. I think I'd struggle to justify replacing it in the future. My wife would be like, "You what? You what?" I'll find a way. I'll find a way to get this machine replaced when I need to replace it. Good point, Jimmy. I think people are just generally busy. I just think people are busy today. You know? And sometimes I always find if I start really early, there's not many people on. When I start later in the day, there might be more. Or there might just be people just, you know, had enough of me. Can't blame them really, can you? Can't blame them. Cannot blame them. That's for sure. As long as you're doing something, Bo, you know, don't be just sat there with popcorn and a drink going, what's he going to say next? As long as you're doing something, yeah, that's the main thing. I mean, I'm going to try and upload a video while I'm doing a stream, so I hope the video stream quality does not drop. So let's try that out. You're in the metro. Hey Michelle, how you doing? How you doing? You okay? How was that? Was it that project or something you started yesterday? The client, you had a call. Did that go okay? Was that all good? Now I'm about to upload a video. If you notice a drop in quality, don't worry. It might be just for 2 or 3 minutes. There might be a little buffering, but let me know if you notice any buffering, okay? You shouldn't notice any buffering, if I'm being honest. You shouldn't, but please do let me know if you notice any. Ah, coaching client. Nice one. Good. Hope it all went well. La 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 la. I think the answer to that question, Jimmy, where is Michelle in the world, is more like, where isn't she? She is worldwide. She is like ready to help anyone out with your health, your words, and your sugar diet. So if you need to cut down on your sugar, you speak to Michelle. So the question isn't where are you in the world, it's where are you not in the world. She's a global superstar. Did you know she's got her own TV show coming out on Netflix? Did you know that? New show coming out on Netflix. Hey Vasilios, hope it helped. Hope it helped. Michelle right now is going, what the heck are you talking about? What show? What show? Hey Giovanni, how you doing? There is no show, Jimmy. I'm joking. There is no show. Right now, Jimmy's like that going through Netflix. Michelle Wolf. He'll find a show that's got the word wolf in and he'll go, no, it's not her. Yeah, this is the Michelle Wolf. You've all heard about her. Did you know if you pay Michelle loads of money, she'll take your money and spend it and you won't see it ever again? So watch out. Move on. It's time to groove on. No. Move on. it's time to put your groove on. Hit the drum again, wicked! Don't worry about the fake news. You know what? It's good to have a bit of fake news every now and again. Alright, now I'm getting a bit worried about everything you just put there, Michelle, about being a loan shark. I now feel like the truth is coming out about you and everything else. I could definitely feel the lack of Pepsi Max, this like burden on my mind right now. Like this feeling that I'm about to implode. I'm more fidgety as well. I'm shaking a lot more. My legs, I'm fidgeting a lot more. Lack of caffeine, proper cold turkey. I may even die during one of these live chats. I may just like while I'm talking, I'll be like, so now we're just gonna like that, and you'll all think I've fallen asleep, but I might be dead because of lack of caffeine. I think any caffeine drink, to be honest, is quite addictive. There's something about them, isn't there? But mineral water now. That's what we're drinking. What a load of shit, hey? What a load of shit I'm doing with my life. Wow. Getting rid of caffeine is a good thing. And I've been working on that for about 15 years of my life. And I really, really want to just either significantly cut back. I don't think I'll ever get rid of it. I think there'll always be the element where I need to have some now and again, but I need to significantly reduce it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Na, na, na. Caffeine would get me anxious and all sweaty. I'm the opposite. Lack of caffeine gets me anxious and sweaty. La la the thing is, though, when you say 1.5 litres of coffee, when I work it out, in a day, I'd be doing the same. So maybe 4 or 5 cans, I'm hitting 1.5 litres as well of Pepsi Max a day. No, I don't think I've got ADHD. Well, then again, no, I've not. I'm very attentive when I need to be. I am very switched on. I think I've got other issues, Michelle. I've got other problems. I see you. Yeah, I mean, 3 shows, 2 hours a day. You definitely need something to keep you going there, for sure. For sure. I see you. I see you. Come on, let's get this video done and dusted, people. Done and dusted. This is seriously yucky. And that's the trouble. A lot of these healthy drinks, they're not the best tasting, are they? Like, they seriously need to, like, up their game a little bit with what they ask us to. Oh, look, this will help you. You know, come on, give us something nicer to drink. Na 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 na. Just checking something on here. So that's 2 videos done today. Edited, uploaded onto YouTube. One of them converted into a podcast as well. Getting that. That one I'm releasing. That one's released now, by the way. That one's released now. And then I've got to get the video for that distributed as well. Hey, yeah. That's been a fantastic day so far. I have a list of stuff I want to get done, actually, and I'm a little bit behind. I have to be honest, I'm actually behind target on getting some stuff done. So I need to rework my schedule. Tomorrow is Wednesday. And then we have Thursday. And then Friday. So I just need to rework some of my scheduling, because I need to I gotta get a video done for Bertha. I gotta do that, and then I might do 2 videos, topic 9 and topic 10. Gotta think about this really. 2 videos, 11, 12, and then 1 page site. We'll do that, and we'll do another page site here as well. And 2 videos, 13, 14. So for the podcast, I've mapped out some videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 more. I've already done quite a few. 14 more mapped out. If I do 2, if you record 2 podcasts a day, and on average the podcasts should, I need to try and keep them to 10 minutes. In fact, I've just realised I've only got about 1 hour's worth left, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Oh dear. I might need to keep some of these down to 5 minutes now. So 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, because that's going to be a week. 7, 14, 21. Yeah, I've got to keep them down to 5 minutes each. 5 to 6 minutes each. Because the podcasting solution I'm using only allows up to 3-hour podcasts a month, which doesn't sound like a lot, I have to be honest. It's not actually a lot when you think about it. The fact that already after 6 videos, I've used up 2 hours. But that's because some of the videos were 20 minutes long. So I've got to condense. Just ate a peanut, which tasted like it'd been like a car had driven over. You don't need to pick it when you eat a peanut. I mean, it tastes like a car's driven over it. And you're like, what the heck is this? Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Right, I'm just going to go and grab something to eat. I'll be back in 2 minutes. And I'm going to leave some sound playing. Back in 2 minutes. Just let someone know their review is already online because they wanted a quick review. So just let them know that's ready for them now. Content. What's up, Fabian? What's up? How you doing? Feeling good? You feeling good? I'm feeling good. I'm just cutting down on my caffeine intake, so I'm feeling a bit. My head hurts a bit, but other than that, I'm doing all right. I'm pretty good. I'm glad that I have to be honest. I deal with so many responses and problems. I sometimes forget what the solution was, but whatever it was, I'm glad it worked. That's the main thing. It worked. Because I'd be more upset if it didn't work. You're absolutely right. Sometimes the how doesn't matter. It's that it works. Dun 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 dun. Hey Mark, so autoplay music in the background on the site. So the trouble with music, Fabian, is that sometimes it can annoy people if there's music playing in the background as soon as they go to a website, unless they have the power to hit the play button themselves, especially if they've got kids that are asleep or they're lying in bed and they go to a website and their partner's sleeping next to them and music starts playing. It can be a bit of a weird one. I think it's more safer to have the music there, but have it. You gotta play it. If you autoplay, it can annoy people. I know it can annoy people. You'll remember me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. You'll remember me. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I suppose in that way, Fabian, if the customer, they understand and you've made it aware to them the potential risks and all that, and they still want it, I think I'm just trying to think. I mean, there are the Elementor widgets and stuff like that where you can have it autoplay. But I remember I was speaking to someone and they were a composer, or they created music, but yeah, they were a composer and they had some music and they wanted the music to instantly play because they were like, people have come to hear music. And I was like, actually, if people want to hear music, they'll just play your music or go to YouTube and play your music or put on an album or whatever. They've come to your website to find out more about you. So you need to give them the option, because you're assuming they're going to like the song you've set to autoplay. What if you got 20 songs and I only like 2 of them and you're autoplaying the one I hate? Do you know what I mean? So it's one of those where you could use an Elementor widget or something like audio player or whatever to play automatically. But again, I would say to them, you might think it's okay, but you know, if you're lying in bed and it's like 1 a.m. in the morning and your partner's next to you and you're looking at your phone and you go to a website and he goes, you know, music, whatever, how would you feel? So I would still try to convince them a bit. Just say, no, sorry, not doing it. Don't care what you think, not doing it. Don't care, not doing it. You'll remember me. Do 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 do. Oh dear. Breathe and stop. For real, give me what you got. Oh, right, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. And music to pause play again with autoplays. Would I might be wrong now here, but once you pause and play, doesn't it just resume? Doesn't start back again from the beginning, does it? Or does it restart? I'm not sure about that one now. Boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. Customer wants that you have a specific icon, but icon button to toggle. Right, I'm pretty sure there is a solution for that. Let me just double check. Icon toggle player play. Yeah, you might have to play around with some JavaScripting a little bit. Yeah, a bit of JavaScripting or something. If I find something simple, I'll let you know. If I find something simple, at the minute it looks like a bit of work to find something that's gonna give you what you want. Just done something I wasn't meant to do. Hey, I'm okay, Charlie. Oh, by the way, Charlie, I haven't... You know that Rank Math Pro question? I haven't done it yet. just as your questions come in. I haven't done that yet. I need to do that now, okay? I need to just quickly post them that question, all right? Just bear with me on that one. Just bear with me on that one. You're at the bottom of my priority list. In fact, you weren't even on the list. Like, if I lift the list up and I blow away the dust, right, and I grab a magnifying glass, there I can just see, like, Charlie's request. That's how low priority it was for me. It was a bigger priority for me to drop dead than it was to sort out that question. But I will get onto it, okay. Whoa. Let me just remove someone who's just posted up like a silly link thing. Making you feel wanted? The opposite. No, just because the reason I haven't done it yet is I wanted to just double check on my site. Does mine still have like a 7-day or 3-day as well? Because obviously if I'm going back to them, I need to make it look like it relates. Because if mine says if mine's updated within 3 days, it's difficult for me to go back to them. You see, so I need to just check what's my update rate like. Just got to move this window a bit because the camera's in the way a little bit. By the way, everyone, I am yawning a lot more when I talk because I've got lack of caffeine in me. I've got a feeling I'm going to have to go and get myself a Pepsi Max. I'm going to have to go for a walk and get myself a Pepsi Max. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling so drained inside. I'm feeling dead. I feel dead. I see dead things when I look in the mirror because I'm looking back at myself. But I wonder if there's anyone out. I mean, I've seen people who sometimes do like live chats while they're walking, and they have like they're wearing some apparatus that's holding up the phone as they're walking. But can you imagine if you're walking to the shops and someone walks past you and they're like, yeah, well, yeah, and they got the phone on a stick like that? You'd be thinking, what a twat. But you wouldn't. You wouldn't. I don't know. So most of you that use the Elementor... Oh, sorry, let me just check the questions here. Music player. How can I place a self-hosted panorama 360 feet? You need to get an embedded file. So when you take the photo, the 360 photo, whatever software you're using or solution you're using, you should be able to get some embedded code. You put that HTML code into your HTML widget and it will work, because we've done it on a few websites, but the code for it, the 360 code, came from whoever recorded the video. Hey Wakas, you're starting a gym. Do you mean you're going to a gym, or are you starting up a gym for people to come and work out? What the heck was this I'm doing? It's like I'm strangling someone. What am I doing? So Desi Marketer, do you charge clients for Elementor? You're only... Right, so here's the thing. Here's the legal talk, right? And I have to do it in the legal way, otherwise I get in trouble. If you buy 1,000 licenses, you're not meant to be giving them away. However, if someone has a website built by you or part of a maintenance package, you can then give them that license. However, when you give the license, the client should be paying you for it. So we've got 1,000 licenses. That works out to what, 7 cents? It's not 7 cents. 7 cents or whatever it is per license. Dirt cheap. We can say to the client, right, the license is $49, or we can get it for you for $35 or $40 or whatever. So it's part of the maintenance package. So they can get it themselves, or you can give them one of yours, but they're paying for it. And it has to be an annual fee. You wouldn't do a one-off, annual. And the minute they don't pay, you remove it. You remove it, okay? And if they don't want to use it, fine. But if they want to use it, they've got to pay for it. And that's the way it's got to work, okay? So don't just give away stuff for free. Hope that helps. The youth of today, hey. Don't worry, Fabian, you take care. Well, Cass, a tip I want to give you, okay? Big bit. Joining a gym is great. But if you don't change what you eat, you can go to the gym 24 hours a day. It ain't gonna make it won't make a big difference, or the difference you're expecting. So I lost 4 stone in it was during 2012 and 2013. 2012 and 2013, I lost a total of 4 stone. I did not have time to go to the gym. I'm not making excuses here, but I really struggled to make time. I really was struggling, work and everything. Here's what I did. I stopped drinking full-fat Coke, drinks with sugar. I massively cut back on potatoes, pasta, rice, carbohydrate food, right? I didn't have a chocolate bar it must have been, and I'll tell you, it would have been 2017. So that would have been 5 years, nearly 5 years. I did not touch a chocolate bar. I had white chocolate now and again, but I did not touch milk chocolate. So here's the thing, right? You cut out your full-fat Cokes, drinks, right? You cut back on your potatoes, your pastas, your rice, okay? I'm not saying never have it, but I mean you cut back and you watch the difference. In the first 2 weeks, you will be like, what? The weight will go like that. And here's why. When you cut down on carbs, right? Also cut down on salty food. You got to cut down on salty food as well. When you have food with salt, the salt latches on, right, to the water in your body. So half the time you're carrying water weight, okay? And the carbs, they take longer to digest. And basically, you know, if you're not burning it off, you're going to create fat, okay? The other thing about carbs is, like, I know people, in the old days, I mean, I say old days, 10 years ago, I might have rice on a Monday, rice on a Tuesday, and maybe I might have rice again on a Wednesday. Potato, rice, pasta, all of these carbohydrate foods, right, take 2 days to digest in your gut. 2 days. So if you have rice now, and then you have rice tonight, you just double loaded your body, you know, and then you have rice tomorrow, and you're not burning it off, you're not helping yourself. Yeah, look, sugar, cut the sugar out your tea. Right, Wakas, look at the camera. Right now, are you looking? This is for you. Cut out the tea, sugar. Potatoes, massively cut down, all right? I don't want you to have more potatoes more than twice a week, and they cannot be big portions. You can't, when you have rice, go, oh, I'm going to have a plate full of rice. Overloaded. Smell that lamb biryani. I'm feeling hungry now. You got to cut down on that, okay? Junk foods. Right, here's my tip, right? If you get a burger or whatever, right? You have the burger. You don't have the bread. You take the bread off. You don't have the cob. You cut down on breads. Bread is a carbohydrate. Okay? You cut it out. Cold drinks you can still have. I know you do, Mark. You're like, But you have a different regime, don't you, Mark? Yours is more you've got a more you've got a heavy workout, don't you? Or don't you? Or do you still now? You don't really have chocolate and ice cream. Do you really have chocolate and ice cream every day? I know you had the Jaffa cake thing. We know about that, but yours is a different regime, isn't it? But Wakash, you got to cut down on the carbs, all right? Cut down on the carbs. You will, in the first week, you will be surprised at the difference it makes without you even going to the gym. Oh, I just realized I got a comment on Facebook. What's this? Dun, 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 dun. Indeed, right. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. What's going on here today? Just realised. It's the cutting down. It's the cutting down. And also what you got to do is you got to speak to... I don't know if you live with family or I don't know what your living arrangements are like. But for a long, long time now, right? Sometimes my wife cooks her own meal. I do my own. Sometimes I make my meals different to my sons because they'll eat what they want to eat and I will eat what I want to eat. And like, I know some people that have tried losing weight and they go, oh yeah, but my husband likes to eat X, Y, Z. And I'm like, yeah, but you don't need to eat it. Oh yeah, but my husband likes to have, his fish and chips and whatever. So at night we have fish and, tonight we're going to have fish and chips and this and that and that. And I'm like, right, okay, but you can have maybe some chips, but you don't have to have all the chips. So it's just getting them to think a little bit differently. Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Did it all work out okay? Hope it worked out okay. Sorry, when I'm yawning, I'm not yawning because I'm lazy, all right? I'm yawning because there's lack of Pepsi Max. It's killing me. So I might go for a bit of a long walk, actually, to Tesco, which will take me about 15 minutes to get there. Grab a bottle and drink it on the way back. And of course, I'm hoping many of you have heard that the Elementor Community Hub is shutting down. So the Facebook groups are still active, but the Community Hub that was online is now shutting down. And I know that's upset some people, but I have to be honest and say I'm not going to miss it because I found it created more work. And it meant that if you're active on the Facebook group, the hub, emails, you got your agency stuff as well. That's a lot of stuff to handle and deal with in a short space of time. I say short space of time because you only have so much time in your day. And you get Facebook messages, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube comments, emails, and then you got the community hub. That's a lot to manage. So I'm kind of in a funny way. I have to be honest, I'm kind of glad. Desi Marketer, what company do you recommend to host a client's website? Depends. It totally depends. So If it's going to be a super massive client where they are guaranteed to get like 20,000 hits a day or whatever every week, I would recommend SiteGround. I am biased because SiteGround are brilliant. The customer service is top bloody notch. It's brilliant. It's well worth paying the extra to get a SiteGround website. My recommendation. However, if it's a little bit unpredictable as to how big they're going to be, I am more tempted to say you need to go and use the Elementor Cloud solution, because the Elementor Cloud, basically you're going to get Google Cloud hosting and 24/7 live support, chat support for the hosting and your website. It kind of makes sense, but it does depend on a lot of it does depend on how big the client's likely to be. You know, if you do go Elementor Cloud, you still got to buy your domain. You still got to get your email service. I recommend zoho.com. Go get it there. But Elementor Cloud, $99. $49. Hey Gerald, you okay? $49 of that is your license, and then $50 cloud hosting. That's about $4 a month. So $99 they get their Elementor Pro license and Google Cloud hosting and 24/7 live chat support. So that's what I'll be recommending. Yeah, there you go then. Small website, 100 visitors a day. The Elementor Cloud makes absolute sense. Here's what's really good about the Elementor Cloud. When you load it up, you've got Elementor Pro already installed. It even has a couple of a header and template in there for you. They've even done a menu for you. So everything is nice to get clicking and hitting soon. Hey, advertising session today. But Elementor Cloud for... If you have a client who's going to be buying they're going to have a lot of visitors, then I would say SiteGround. Without fail, I will say SiteGround. I know that people will say Cloudways, whatever, but I'll say SiteGround because of the customer service. If they're not so big, Elementor Cloud just makes absolute sense. But look at my videos. There's a video where I tell you what you've got to watch out for. You've got to get your domain and your email. I would recommend getting it from zoho.com so you get your email service. If you already got a domain, I would still recommend you go to zoho.com to get your email. And then you get Elementor Cloud. And technically for I would say $120 a year. That's your email, your domain, your cloud hosting, and your Elementor Pro license. $120. So the customer might pay for the domain, whatever deal you do. But the $99, if you're now saying to your customer, right, okay, we're going to charge, I don't know, you got to pay for the Elementor Pro license, which is, we'll get it for you for $40, whatever, right? And then you got to pay $15 a month for your web hosting or whatever. So 15 times 12 is what? 180 plus 40 for the Elementor Pro license is $220. That's $220 for $99 outlay. So you're getting double profit on what you put in. So it starts to make sense from a business perspective. See, Mark is on a really Mark's on a much more of a workout diet. Yours is more of a workout, isn't it? Which one's video 17 again? Can you remind me again? What was video 17? Is that the one? Ah, that's the header one, isn't it? That's the header. That's the header one. Yeah, heavy workout. What you'll notice in that video, Gerald, is it's very methodical in terms of your layout, how you have to change things a little bit when you switch to mobile. Think about the column widths and all of that. Yeah, you see, look. So basically, for Mark to basically have the energy to do that, he's got to get his carbs in. Otherwise, he won't have the energy. Because like there's many diets out there where they say increase your protein, low carb. That is fine if you're not really going to be massively active, because you're switching your brain to consume the fat, the keto diet. But it's like Mark's saying there, weights 5 times a week. And Mark won't just be punching weights just like, yeah, let's just, a bit like me where I'm just going, oh, we'll just do this. Mark will be proper ramming those weights. And then the cardio as well. And he goes for a run. You still go for your runs every morning. And, 15k steps a day. I mean, at the moment, I get more active as the day goes on. And then when I stop the recording, I start moving a lot more. But like right now, my steps right now are appalling. These are appalling steps, right? And I'm not even going to tell you how many. So when I go to the fridge, no. So if you're active, the carbs are good. But then you really got to put in the effort. 5k each morning. He's talking about running, not spending. Okay, he's talking about running. And that just puts it into perspective, doesn't it? Wow, what, like in box? When you say you punch, do you mean like boxing then? Double split? What's double split? What's that? What's double split? Double split. Sounds like a Street Fighter move. Like Sonic Boom. What's a double split? What's double split? What's that? Is that like... I don't know. What's a double split? 3 cups of coffee. We were talking about caffeine earlier. Ah, right. Twice a day. Double split. I was going, what? Does that mean he's punching with both hands? Double split. I get it. We've been live for 1 hour 43 so far today. I am going to stop this actually in 11 minutes. So sorry if anyone was hoping that I'd be on for longer or not. I'll be stopping in 11 minutes because I'm going to go out and go get a Pepsi Max. But I also need to get some other stuff to eat as well. So it's not just for the Pepsi Max, all right? It's not just for that. I need to go and grab something to eat. I've gone through my chicken stock quite quickly. Quicker than I thought, actually. So I need to go get some more of that stuff. And something else for my son as well. Just to keep him happy. You know what? I don't know what it's like for any of you parents, but I've had... yesterday and today, a parent coming over and going, hey, can we arrange a sleepover? Because our kid wants to come to your kid's house. And I'm like, oh, flipping heck. Do I look like the sort of person where I have time for sleepovers? Do I? Oh, yeah, maybe this Saturday. I'm like, flipping heck. Saturday's my productive day. Well, it's not my best productive day because my son's home, but... sleepovers, that is an excuse for just sending your kids somewhere else. Like, oh, yeah, he wants to come and stay at your house. Really? Why doesn't my son come to your house? It's like, do you not know that I have a mini social media empire here. I've got Facebook and Twitter and stuff, and web design agency, and I've got YouTubing I'm doing, and now podcasting, and you want me to look after your son? Do we, Gerald? Please tell. Or not. You can keep it private, by the way. You don't have to tell me online here. What do we share then? What do we share? Oh, right. Diving accident. Wow. Yeah, by the way, Gerald, 5 p.m. UK time, which, if you're in Germany, will be, I don't know, 6 or 7. So normally what we do is we post it in. Okay, have you joined the Facebook master? Have you joined the Facebook group, the Mastery group? Have you joined that? If you've joined that, I'll be putting the invitation on for that shortly. Have you joined that? So just make sure you've joined the Facebook Mastery, right? GMT UK time, which might be 7 p.m. I think for you, if you're in Germany. But yeah, diving accident nearly cost your life and heart attack with 3 stents. When you say 3 stents now, is that all at the same time? Ooh. Yeah, I had the oh God, I can't remember what it's called now. I can't remember which one I had now. It's the main artery that goes through. That was blocked for me. 6 p.m. Germany. Thanks, Kay. Yes, it'll be 6 p.m. for you in Germany, Gerald. In fact, I'm going to stick it on now. I think mine was an anterior STEMI. That was it. Was it the anterior STEMI? Yeah, anterior STEMI. Let me just set the meeting up and then I'll stick the invite now. Just make sure you are in the Facebook Mastery groups. That's where we put it, okay? For anyone who doesn't understand what we're talking about, we are talking about the Mastery membership. It's not free. You do have to pay for it, but you get a lot more support one-to-one as well, group support, access to loads of our documents, web proposals, how we approach things, and also business, branding, marketing, ideal client sales funnels, and lots and lots of stuff like that. And it's all good fun. All right, it's all good fun. Right, let me just set this meeting up. Right, okay, so where is the page? Right, here we go. Right, that's posted, Mark. I'm surprised I'm still sitting up. I feel like I'm gonna collapse. Just fall off my chair. So I'll be stopping this live in about 8 minutes. So 8 minutes left if you got any questions or anything you want to ask. We'll talk about in the time we've got right now. I don't think you're ready. Do 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 dun 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 dun. I think a good walk will be nice as well for me. Just mapping out some stuff I need to do. I might do one of them today, in fact. Yeah, I might do one of them today. That's one out of the way then. And collect art. Might do that. No, I just might do the collect art today. Yeah, collect the art, set up a website. So it's been a while since we've done any like one-page, quick one website build. You know, in 1 hour, build a page, not using templates. Haven't done them for a while, and some people have requested that. So I might record a couple of them this week. I might even do 3 of them. No, I won't do 3. I'll do 1, 2. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll do 2 of them, and hopefully get them out as soon as possible. I think that will just help some people that have asked, basically. It's not that group. It's not. Yeah, so it's not that group, Gerald. Okay. So the email that Mark sent, it would be for the it will be for the website design mastery group. In fact, let me just email you the link again, just in case. This link. All right, use that one. Just emailed you, Gerald. Use that link, okay? Yeah. The request you've made, that one was for the... right, yeah, okay, yeah, cool. I think you're in now, actually. Are you in? Yeah, you're in now. So I'm just going to say... There you go. Just did a welcome to you. Cool. Mark's done it. Cool. You're in now. Yeah, you'll see the post, the one for today's call today. So I'm about to switch off in 1 minute. So any final requests, you have 1 minute to get them in before I jump off and disappear. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any... Oh, okay, yeah. Well, we'll catch you later, Gerald, okay? And we'll talk more. All right, everyone. I'm going to now sign out. Go and grab my Pepsi Max because I'm dying here. But I hope you're all okay. Take care of yourselves. And obviously, I'll keep seeing you, and I'll hopefully see you not today, but most likely tomorrow. I'll see you again in the morning. Take care, Jimmy. Have fun with that machine. Glad you're loving it. Take care, everyone. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.